Take care, okay? Okay. I love you. I love you more.
Oh, our girl is out here hurting. That's the type of crying that will give you a headache. Matilda and Niles have an emotional goodbye as he leaves Ghana and heads back to the States. And seemingly making matters worse, now that they're married, they've been getting it in. And as you can tell by the tears, Matilda has been thoroughly pleased.
Finally, you have proved to me that you are a man. And I love it.
Whatever you do, do not shine a black light in that room.
Oh, you can't help but imagine it. Wow, Niles, thank you. Also, we get a tease from the tell-all, which starts next week. And I don't know if it's husband life or what, but Niles shows a side of himself that we've never seen before.
That was not cool at all.
Why?
You did that in front of my father.
Because he didn't respect me. Känn yourself.
No, step back.
Niles seems like the type to bust out a kung fu move after that.
No, step back.
Let's talk about it. Hey 90 Day Fan Spam, it's Melicia. Happy New Year. I know everybody's not into New Year's resolutions, and I'm not really a resolution girl either, but I am challenging myself to have more fun this year. There's a lot going on in the world. We don't have to go down that route, but I want to have more fun with expressing myself and being more of me unapologetically. I think I do a good job at that, but I'm not even gonna lie, I have room to grow. A few quick updates before we get into Niles and Matilda. 41-year-old Tigerlily is full on pregnant with 22-year-old Adnan's baby. On the positive side, they conceived naturally, which I would think gives hope to many women who are looking to start or grow their family later in life. But the downside is that lately, Adnan's been acting shady and doing things like this without getting Tigerlily's input.
He went to make his brother fair power of attorney. It was basically making his brother act as him for anything.
Wow.
The brother could essentially take out a loan in my husband's name, and that affects you. That affects me. I don't want the brother having access to my things.
Line of credit.
My assets, things that I have, you know?
Yeah, and on top of that, Adnan's also planning to keep his place in Jordan, even though he's supposed to be moving to the US to be with his new family. So basically, they're having a lot of the conversations they probably should have had before deciding to get married and before getting pregnant. But after all, these are two individuals who, after 4 months of dating online, got married on the first day they met each other in person. So yeah, sounds about right. Now Tigerlily is trying to get Adnan to sign a post-nuptial agreement, and he is not having it.
If I get anything from your attorney, I will not going to be the appointment. I won't continue with wife didn't trust to her husband. You understand me?
I mean, this is like what I was afraid of. It's not supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be the perfect marriage, and this isn't.
I want to know what made her think this marriage was going to be perfect. Moving on.
The fact that Josko broke it off with me just a few weeks after his trip came as a complete shock.
Damn, Vanja and Josko broke up. She was not lying when she told me this.
I think they saved the best for last. So you might not be able to pick up your jaw off the ground. That's what I'm gonna say. Yes, we have brought the drama. I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness, and you being a fan of the show, you know what you're talking about.
Yes, sure do. twists and turns, girl, that you did not believe. Yeah.
After their emotional goodbye in Croatia, Josko came to visit Vanja in Orlando for 10 days. They had a beautiful time and they started planning their life together. But they also had a conversation about his son, and Vanja thinks that is what caused him to end things so abruptly.
I told him that I've spent the last who knows how many years building this life for me. I never thought that there was gonna be a child that I would have to take care of. And I told him this, I said, this is gonna have to be a mind switch for me that happens over time.
Well, Vanja has a trip planned to Croatia that she booked when she and Josko were still going strong. But now she doesn't even know if he wants to see her. So after not talking for 2 weeks, they have a FaceTime call toward the end of the episode. And even though I was giving Josko the side eye a bit because he basically ghosted her, I could still feel their chemistry through the screen.
I got so used to our phone calls every day that this is really hard not to know what you've been up to. You do?
Yeah, that's fun. When it's kind of fun.
I hated the way that everything ended, and this was just very sudden, unexpected.
I know you feel it suddenly, but I feel a bit selfish because I'm leaving the kid with my mom for a long time. Like my mom and dad, he will start crying over me. And kind of destroyed me and just give me a reason to start thinking about things.
Yeah. His mom and dad were probably in his ear about it too. His family, his friends are in Croatia. He has a 1-year-old son in Croatia, and he's dating a woman who lives thousands of miles away. And the plan is for him and his son to eventually move there? That's a lot. If I was Josko's family, I would probably be trying to talk him out of it too.
You talked about how you arranged your house, how you don't want to mess it up, how you don't want to see kids running around, destroying your stuff, so...
But didn't we also talk about changing my dance room into a kid's room so that when you guys come, that would be his place? I mean, we talked about all of that stuff, and I was already getting my mind in a direction of like, okay, so this is how we're gonna change things up so that this can work.
It seems like Josko just got overwhelmed with his feelings for her, dad guilt, and all the practical issues that he just dropped the ball and completely took himself out of the situation. It's giving avoidant. Now, of course, this is me giving him the benefit of the doubt, hoping deep down he truly is a stand-up guy that we thought he was, or at least I thought he was. It's so interesting how so many of us want to fall in love, but once we fall, it's not always easy navigating those feelings. Relationships take work, and while I don't want her to push it too much because we don't chase, I'm glad that Vanja is not totally giving up on this connection just yet.
Yeah, I'm not really proud of what I did. I'm not really proud of ghosting you.
Thank you. That means a lot. What? What's the smile for?
It's good to see you. That's the smile about.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah, sometimes they just have to see your face. Remember? Remember this? Remember what you felt? That's what I thought. Say my name. He better not be playing with her though, I will say that. Vanja then brings up her upcoming trip to Croatia, which was supposed to be her chance to meet Josko's son and family.
I just need a day or two to think about it and
Okay.
we can talk about it.
So just let me know then, and I guess we'll talk soon. The connection is still there, just as strong and powerful. So I believe that if, we could meet up in Croatia and just have a conversation, things could turn around. But I don't want to get my hopes up.
I don't know if this is just growing pains for them or if Vanja should just let him go. What do you think?
How's it feel to be Mrs. Valentine?
I feel good.
All right, on to the newlyweds, Niles and Matilda, who are discovering new facets of each other.
I enjoyed last night.
Whew, man,
Finally, you have proved to me that you are a man. And I love it. I need something.
What's that? Another round?
Yes.
Oh, definitely. Let's go. You know, I can talk to them.
They're not really about to get to it with the cameras around and mics on, right? I'm thinking this is just for show. I'm hoping this is just for show.
We've definitely had some pent-up desires to work through. I'm glad we waited. You know what they say, forbidden fruit's always sweetest. But whatever you do, do not shine a black light in that room.
Ew. It's Niles and Matilda's last full day together, and they go on a day date dancing. That's when he reveals he's got a new job. Yay, he wasn't lying, or masking, as he calls it.
Well, I'm gonna be starting another job, within 2 weeks of me getting back to the States. And we'll be able to make a plan from there.
Yesterday, one of the jobs that I had previously interviewed, well, they notified me that I had gotten the job. It's very similar to my previous job as a peer advocate. I am so relieved, but when I start my new job, I'm gonna have to start pinching my pennies so I can cover all the expenses of bringing Matilda to America.
Fast forward to the next day.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you more.
I'm gonna miss your sex.
I'm gonna miss you that the most of all. Well, second most of all. I'm gonna miss you first.
Niles and Matilda struggle to say goodbye, or should I say see you later, to each other.
I'm not really sure how long it'll take for Matilda to get to the United States. It could be anywhere from a few months. It could be years or more. All I can do right now is focus on my new job and saving money to take care of her.
I'm gonna miss this.
I know, squishy, squishy.
Babe, I want to pray for you in tree, okay?
Okay.
Please, can you kneel down for me?
Oh, this is so sweet.
Everybody bomi kuno ho ban. Abra wo kwe de be mu so be san be soletia no. And na no pem do wo so mo da ni twem wo Yesu di mu. Abra wo kwe everybody be kwan ma na adwumam. Everybody must company botomu da. Me da wase. So what in Bible. Amen.
Amen.
I've had my doubts, and I'm not saying they won't pop up again, but I think Niles chose the right woman to marry. That was beautiful.
Before I found Matilda, I thought that I was a man who would never get married. I would never have a family. But I never knew what I was missing until I found it. My life is richer for having her in it. And I cannot wait for Matilda to come to America and we truly start our lives together.
Yeah, once they get to the airport, talk about waterworks.
Who is going to take good care of me? Who is going to make me happy? Especially in Squishy. No one's gonna do that to me.
Get it out, girl. Just get it out. You were fine before you met him. You'll be okay, but I get it. Let yourself feel all the feels. Speaking of that, Niles shares how seeing Matilda so upset helped him to come to an important realization.
Seeing how much Matilda cares about me, that she's this upset to see me go, it reminds me that it's okay for me to be who I am because someone can love me this much. I married the most beautiful and most kind woman in the world. It's a great feeling. I'll see you soon, okay?
See you soon. Take care, okay?
Okay.
There goes the squishy. I think I can officially say Niles and Matilda were my favorite couple this season.
Say final words to Niles. What would you say? Always know that I love you. And always know that I'm with you. Wherever you are, I'm with you.
Oh, that's her man.
And I'll find you in the stars above.
when you're miles and miles away.
Next week, the tell-all kicks off. It looks like Matilda is still in Ghana, but Adnan is officially in the States, and he's about to learn.
The South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
To be honest with you, it is not nice to meet you.
That was not cool at all.
Why?
You did that in front of my father.
Because you didn't respect me.
Do you know what people down south do to people who do that kind of stuff?
Where is he going with this?
Censoring yourself.
Niles, step back.
Niles better represent for the South, okay? Let him know. Let me stop. I don't even know if the security was even taking this serious. It was a slow-mo raise of the glasses that did it for me. Niles continues to surprise us. Who would have known he had some buck in his system? I can't wait to see this play out. All right, 90 Day Fans fam, thanks for hanging with me. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.